Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Wrestling with Toxicity. I'm your host, Super Beer Vince. We are flying solo tonight as we get ready for another amazing episode of NXT. Of course, if you are on Twitch, please follow us there. If you're feeling ever so generous, please subscribe. Or you can use your Amazon Prime subscription. Make sure if your pesos paid for it and stick it to the billionaires. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live. If you're on Facebook, hit that share button, hit that follow button, hit that thumbs up button. If you are on TikTok, please follow. Please hit that screen a whole bunch of times. Please hit like and let your friends know about it. Please follow us there. Also, you can now subscribe on TikTok. Oh, what the heck?
High stakes. Then the bodies will be flying. Just like on the bridge.
But and you'll be able to subscribe. It's a very interesting day in WWE, that is for sure, Rocky. But again, on TikTok, you can subscribe for just $2.99 a month, and that helps the channel grow immensely. We're also now live on Instagram. So if you want to go follow us on Instagram, please do that there. So welcome everybody, Fiendish Ricardo, you guys. It has been a big day in news. Raw moving to Netflix of January next year, which I'm still not really on board with. Rock on the TKO board, SmackDown on Tuesdays, possibly on Tuesdays, I'm going to say. It's interesting. I don't know how they're going to do it. Raw might move from Monday night too. It might not be on Mondays anymore. Who knows? We'll see. My brother had to work a double tonight, unfortunately, same as yesterday, so I will be all alone running solo tonight. Got a great episode of NXT up, for sure.
So we are down to the last four.
Yeah, and Kevin Patrick's now gone.
The first one
Commentary. A lot of you haters got what you wanted.
The number one contender.
There's the Booker. He's still in check. And I did hear that Okada might be WWE bound. Guys, don't forget you can join our Discord by going to the link in my bio or typing !Discord in the Twitch chat. You can also get merch. We have all kinds of merch in the merch store. !Merch in the chat on Twitch or hitting the link.
A monumental day for this company as Saturday the road to WrestleMania begins at the
I will be live for SmackDown. And we're going to open with the Dusty Classic match. I don't want to speculate on any surprise entrances more than just the very obvious surprise ones of AJ Lee and X-Pac. Just because it ends up setting people up for like disappointment.
To kick off this week with
the Wolf thing was kind of dumb. Glad he pulled one.
The following is a semi-finals match in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Introducing first the team of...
I know that Okada, even if he is signed with WWE, will not be in the Rumble because he is contracted to New Japan until the 31st of January, as well as has dates in February that he has to fulfill. I also know he technically won't sign with WWE until after the 31st, but that's legal.
I mean, look, these two were rivals. Now possibly
cool if X-Pac came out to the 1-2-3 gimmick one last time. I'd be down for that.
Possible with this duo. Nothing? It's early, but let's take a look at the bracket.
Royal Rumble starts 8 p.m. Eastern time, but we'll be going live probably about 6:50 Eastern time for the pre-show. And if there is a media scrum, we will stick around for that. Yes, we will be streaming SmackDown.
You know, Corbin likes to cook. Maybe the team name could be Bon Appetit.
Yo, bro, chill, all right? Chill.
A few times I have to agree with Booker there. That was not a good name pick. Oh, God, I hate this entrance. I am pretty sure that Brock will be in the Royal Rumble. I kind of cannot stand this entrance.
Are some looking past the duo of Axiom and Nathan Frazier?
Dark Horse surprise is Regal because Regal can now appear.
The ring against
that is true, but I don't know if he's physically capable of even doing a Rumble. But if he can, that'd be awesome. I love William Regal. something that's been done this year that hasn't been done in a very long time is that there are so many people right now that there are storyline elements that say that they're going to win the Rumble. Triple H and Creative have done such an amazing job this year of building up the Rumble. I still think the Min is going to be CM Punk, but there's also a good chance Gunther can win it. There's so many people, like it's just so many people. But I still think I'd have to, if I had to bet on somebody, I'd probably bet on Punk. And as far as the women goes, I want it to be Liv Morgan, but I feel like it's going to be Becky. But still, there's all kinds of Tina Rock will be at the Rumble, but it's going to interfere in the four-way. I don't think so. I mean, he may be there, but I don't think he's going to interfere. I don't think we're going to get that match. So at the commercial break, remind me, and I'll talk about what I think about The Rock joining TKO Hold'em. Do you think we best be able to beat Gunther? I think they're going to build to a Jey Uso being the one to beat him. Which I'm okay with.
But you got to admit, this is what
Jey
this
needs a
duo
single
had
title.
to do in this matchup. They had to start fast.
You got to get out the box quick because you know about the Wolf Dog.
Yeah, that's already been debunked about The Rock being at number 30 by some WWE source. From the one trusted source in the dirt sheets, Sean Ross Sapp, and even then I don't trust him fully, but yeah, he had heard that too, that rumor, but it's not gonna happen. Feel bad for Cody, but I trust Triple H with Cody. Yeah, same here. That's a possibility, DRE. Sheamus returns and takes out Gunther. And maybe, I'm okay with Sheamus being the one to dethrone Gunther. I do not trust Dave Meltzer, especially since Triple H has gone on record saying they purposely leaked that man false stories to make him look like an idiot. Because his sources are like assistants to agents. By the way, this is a very good match. And it just started. They let them go hard before the bell rang.
Winner heads to the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
I was thinking Jay and Gunther at first as well.
Vengeance Day. Tickets on sale. Ticketmaster.com. And for Axiom
Bronson to
Nathan
dethrone
Frazier,
Gunther at
they came
Chamber.
out of the gate.
I don't think Bronson should be moved to the main roster. Oh wait, you're talking about Bronson Reed. I don't know what I was thinking. I could maybe see that, but I also don't. I get it, but I don't. I think Rhea's going to be the Australian who gets the big win in first. I do not think that Brock will end Gunther's reign because you don't have Gunther spend so much time building up the IC title to put it on a barely part-time.
The NXT Women's Championship signing for Vengeance.
Thank you for the follows, guys. Much appreciated.
They meet face to face here tonight.
Nathan Frazier and Axiom are going against Ron Breaker and Baron Corbin right now. And already a pretty good match. It's on USA Network. MJF will not be at the Rumble. He is re-signed with AEW. Oh, I haven't re-signed yet. It's all paid. Just as anyone else.
Push comes to shove. These two can be as serious and as nasty as they come.
Brock, it's not full time. It's like having another little. Exactly. I think they're building Pete Dunne as far as a tag, like the British Strong Style tag team. Thank you for the follows, guys. Roman might lose the 4-way, but since it's 40 years of health, so I'd be surprised if he held the title for 7 years. Archer thinks it's a judgment day. What do you think about paying for Raw? I'm not happy about it, especially because I don't have Netflix anymore. That power slam out of the air is so crazy.
Corbin beating the hell out of Axiom. Breaker beating the hell out of Frazier. Who's headed to the finals? Don't miss a second in our picture commercial break.
And now a new record age restriction, 23 minutes. And that's with me going in early. I went 5 minutes early. So technically 18 minutes in, we got age restricted. Wow. That was always my pick, Jordan, was that Liv would return and she would challenge Rhea Ripley, but it looks like they're building to a Becky Rhea WrestleMania. What's the name? What's the news on Seth? No, he's not vacating the title. They announced it yesterday. Shady, how's it going? Long time. Yeah, very long time. Where you been, brother? Oh yeah, Rob joining TKO. Yeah, so let's talk about that. Why do I keep getting age restricted? I think it's the violence. So let's talk about that. So AJ, our resident journalist and historian, AJ Hoover, no relation but awesome person, sent me a little clip of a screen capture of a tweet. Now the tweet is from, it's not actually The Rock. So if you look at the handle, it's not The Rock. But what it says is that, oh, I knew it was you. I just was using your Twitch name. All wrestling for life is weird to say. Okay. So I was using Shady. But The Rock, he made a statement that, my grandfather and father helped build this company, and now I get to sit at the head of the table, hashtag TKO. What if The Rock mentioning the head of the table wasn't so much him challenging Roman Reigns? It's more so, he's like, you can talk about being head of the table in the ring, but I'm running the company now. I'm on the board of directors. I'm actually at the head of the actual table. So what if that was what Rock was talking about? Because obviously they've been talking for a very long time. This wasn't something that, like, they didn't call him up on Friday and be like, hey, do you want to be on the board of directors? This is something they've been working through and working on. And part of the deal was The Rock now has full copyright of the name The Rock. So he got that. Did you hear The Rock say that it's a strong possibility for Rock and Roman at WrestleMania? No, I didn't hear that. When are they going to split the tag titles? I have no idea. Yes, Raw is moving to Netflix next year. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. Of course, The Rock's going to say something like that to garner a lot of stuff. But the guy's not even in ring shape. He's got other stuff going on. I really just don't feel like he's going to be there. But yes, he did get the full copyright to The Rock, so he has that. Danny, how's it going? Yep, I got to shell out more money starting next year. I wish it was all on one service, to be honest. I wish Peacock would have gotten the deal. I'm already paying for that, but now you got to pay for Peacock for the premium live events. You got to pay for Netflix to get Raw. You still got to have cable to get USA Network, to get SmackDown, and then network television is NXT. Pain in my ass, man. Yeah, I got rid of Netflix last year, too. Raw's moving to Netflix, January 2025. No, I think John Cena will have Randy Orton in his retirement match. You get any money from views, etc. on TikTok? Not really. Part of it is I'm not over 10,000 yet, which, by the way, my goal is to be at 10,000 followers on TikTok by WrestleMania. I'm at 8,000 now, so hopefully we can get there. But I don't make any money at this, except for I get gifts and whatnot, but even then I still haven't made enough. With all the wonderful gifts that you guys give me, and I'm thankful for every single one, I still don't make enough to even withdraw the $10 minimum, much less like pay for Netflix. No, Netflix is not getting PLEs. That's only in countries outside of the 4 main countries. US, Canada, UK, and one other.
Trying to get together as a team, trying to gel as Corbin into the cover. Hook of the leg isn't enough.
I think taking Cody out of the main event at WrestleMania is a terrible idea, so not worth it to get Rock versus Roman.
This is the Dusty Classic right here from
It's going to be live streaming, which, by the way, Netflix is terrible at.
You don't seem as surprised by others.
Hopefully they got a year to get it fixed.
Into a cover one more time. Is it enough? And another near fall.
Well, we got a year to get it up to where we're making money, Joe. So hopefully within a year we can make money to where that they can pay for the Netflix with the money that comes from it.
Look at Axiom now finally able to negotiate.
My WWE creative source plans are for the show to open
He
the
knows how. Someone who never slows down
I
the
can see
motto
it.
in which he lives by is picking up the speed.
Nathan Frazier is a freak of nature, but so is Braun Breaker.
Hit Frazier right back on top.
Rock versus Roman elimination chamber, which should be a
Up and over. Oh, whoa.
Roman's not even going to be at the Elimination Chamber.
Fraser's fired up. He wants to get his name etched on the prestigious Dusty Cup. What an exciting tournament.
They
kick off NXT as Corbin.
They can't have it on another TV because Netflix paid $5 billion for 100% of the rights to Raw. That contract is weird. Maybe next commercial I'll try to break it down a little bit more. But
What's going through the mind?
Braun's a great heel, but you cannot deny the man's athletic ability and his in-ring action.
High risk, all the reward.
He is ready for the main roster.
But you can't beat him outside, Vic. You got to do it
Technically,
inside.
they can.
Rock is allowed to wrestle while he's filming movies and things in the country. Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%. You feel that KO will win against Logan? I don't think so. I think Logan's going to retain. I heard the deal is a 10-year deal.
Double up, Vic. Here we go.
10-year deal, one, and once the other. I'll talk more about that deal in a second.
The winner of this matchup goes to the finals. They'll be the first team to advance to Vengeance Day. Double submission. Breaker's legal. Breaker's
favorite match that I've watched. Oh, I've watched so many over 40 years almost. I can't even begin to start there. The one that always sticks out of my head still is the Ric Flair retirement match with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania.
Here we go.
I still think we're getting Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania, and I'm going to stick to that until I see otherwise.
We talk about this being the semifinals. The other semifinal matchup will take place next week.
The Rock loses no matter what. He can't beat Roman. He's not even a part-timer. He's a one-timer. I love TNA, but I haven't been able to get TNA Plus yet.
Big storm right there, baby. Oh, yes.
Corbin down center of the ring. And right back up. Brainbuster.
Gotta be kidding me. That's it.
Such a good match.
That's it.
Where is Axiom getting this will? It's disbelief on the face of Corbin.
Yeah, if it was Rock in his prime, but not now. He's already in his 50s.
Power. You talk about
and he's not. He's not even in ring.
You
know how blown up he got in that ginger stuff.
Catch, drop, not enough.
You gotta be kidding.
Ooh, big kick out from Axiom.
Where's Axiom finding this from? I mean, come on, man.
Crowd agrees with you, DRE.
To your point, Booker, Axiom just trying right now to keep his team in the fight. Axiom, though, up and over.
Yeah, I saw something about that. Corbin winning, I think it was a BJJ tournament or something.
Didn't have that same bounce in his step as Breaker did, who just wipes out Frazier.
Axiom turned inside out off of a gnarly clothesline.
Yeah, they're just going to have Seth Rollins rehab hard and rest until Mania.
Axiom, though, Frazier.
Don't even give her the follow. Yeah, this is an absolute fire match.
This could be that moment, Book.
I don't have Access TV on Spectrum.
This could be.
So I would have to watch it on TNA Plus.
Moments.
Oh, big Spanish fry. Spanish fly.
Phoenix Splash.
Phoenix Splash.
They're headed to the finals, Book.
That's
they
it.
did it. No.
Oh, Baron Corbin broke it up.
Woo. What a tag team matchup we got going on right here, Vic.
Axiom coming in. Got caught.
Oh.
End of days to Axiom.
Did you just turn that into an end of days or something? Like a variation of the end of days?
Corbin.
Oh, massive spear. Good God, Braun Breaker is so good at that. Wow, he's so good at that.
Headed to the finals.
Yes, MJF is not going to appear in the Rumble. He is re-signed with AEW. That was a hell of a match. It felt a little predictable. You just knew these two were going to go to the finals, but damn, that wasn't a great match.
Just the opening match of the night. So close, though, for Nathan Frazier and Axiom. This was great tag team offense. You had highlighted.
I don't even know how you turn your body.
Working in sync. It wasn't enough. Corbin, right spot, right time. And then right here, Corbin, the strength to counter. And to end the days, Nathan Frazier tried his best to counter. He was able to rock Corbin. Was able to get him out of the way. But then, bam!
Oh, what a spear.
The door for that
It would be called if they had the SmackDown Raw and
breaking spear from Braun
probably
Breaker.
just
And there now is the updated
title,
look at
tag
the
title.
brackets. Baron Corbin back to the finals. for the
Yeah,
second
I mean,
time
in all fairness,
his
for Gunther
career.
saying that the
This
Rumble was
time
on Sunday,
for Braun
in his
Breaker.
native
They're headed to
land,
Vengeance
it is
Day.
Sunday.
Are we looking at the duel that'll
It's
get their
Sunday
name
morning.
on the Dusty Cup?
What are your thoughts on Adam Cole betraying? It felt obvious, but at the same time, I think it was pulled off pretty well.
Pardon me, okay? Good evening, Josh. I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah, I do have a
mean
feeling
to
that the
interrupt,
men's and women's
right?
Rumbles
No,
are going
I
to break
just-
all-time records
JBL, he
this
told
year.
me last week I need to find out who Josh Briggs really is. Looking at that, that means that you're the
Braun
measuring
Breaker
stick of
and
NXT.
Baron Corbin.
I want to see where I measure up to the Mad Dragon himself.
Respectfully, Josh, okay? I like your bravery, but you need to question yourself. Is that really what you want?
Look me in my eyes, man. There ain't no fear. But I can't say the same about you. Making Trick pull double duty at Vengeance Day, yeah, that's real.
I got
smart.
asked
Trying
that
to keep
yesterday
that
too,
title
Rocky.
waist just a little bit
I mean,
longer.
I would.
Is it really that way?
That is it.
What I
Is that
understand,
what you wanna
Santy's a
say?
good guy, so he would
Back up,
definitely be
back
one.
up, back it up, fellas. Hey, Brick, I need for you to back up, brother.
But the
I have to
other,
make sure that Ilya's
it
good
would
to
depend
go
on the other content
for
creators.
Vengeance
They'd
Day.
have to be like Weezy's great.
You got to
I
prove
would
yourself
collab
at
with
another
her.
time.
But also, they're so
Well,
much
Trick,
bigger than me.
honestly,
They're not going to collab with me. I'm
can't
such
tell me what the
small
hell to
potatoes.
think.
I don't bring any
Let's
value.
be real. After
Yeah.
Vengeance Day, you're
I
going to
don't
hop
think
back
they
into Carmelo's back pocket. So let me talk to the man who's going to be champ after Vengeance Day.
Back pocket. Is you crazy? What, you hard of hearing or something? Do you know who's next in line for the title shot?
Yeah.
Whoa. That there was a trick question. You want your opportunity?
Oh, I like that.
I'm
That there was a trick
your
question.
opportunity.
Well, buddy, after tonight, you're going to be the one pushing back title matches.
Oh, okay. Yeehaw. Hey, I'm just trying to make sure you're good to go for Vengeance Day, bro.
Oh, I will be there. The question is, will you? I will be
There's
watching.
danger in the Rumble. Make it happen.
Okay, Ren, this is your first match on NXT. You eliminated Lash Legend from the Battle Royale. You have a chance to beat her tonight. You have a huge opportunity.
Friend of the show,
You
Casey. This is somebody he's trained with on
No.
multiple occasions.
Everything okay over here?
Oh,
That's
I'm sorry. I'm Ren.
I know, we've met.
Oh, right. Honestly, no. I am so nervous. Tonight is my first match, singles match here at NXT. And a few weeks ago, NXT was a pipe dream for me. And now I am here. I'm literally here. And I'm trying to figure out the lay of the land. I'm trying to fit in. I'm trying to make friends. And I'm trying not to make too many enemies.
Ren,
Gary, thank you for
slow
the follow.
down. Take a deep breath. It's never easy being the new girl.
I know, right?
But you did really well in the Battle Royal last week. You eliminated Lash. That's a big deal. So just keep being your genuine self and everything will fall into place. You're going to do great tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing a lot.
No better time than the present for Sinclair. She just self-high-five.
Thank you for the donut. Ilya beat Gunther when Gunther was altered.
The following contest is scheduled for
Yeah, in
one fall.
NXT UK, he did beat him.
First, representing
Calvin, thank you for sharing a lot.
Lash Legend.
Lash had her championship dreams dashed by the newest superstar to NXT. Can Sinclair harness
It's
her
more like
against the
Teen Titans.
amazing legend next live on
Yeah.
NXT?
I like their entrance, except for I don't like the flashy lights afterwards. But let me break down the NXT deal. So here's the deal. It's a 10-year deal worth $5 billion. They get Monday Night Raw. They get Raw. I don't know if it'll still be on Monday nights. As well as all the stuff that's on Peacock that isn't available in other countries. So they'll have Raw for America, Canada, UK, and one other country. I forgot where. And eventually they'll expand it worldwide. But there is a 5-year clause that if it's not going well, Netflix can back out of it. Also, at the 10-year mark when the deal is done, Netflix has first rights to renew it for another 10 years. So potentially Raw could be on Netflix for 20 years. So again, Netflix has a year to get their live streaming shit together. Because the last time I did a live stream, it was for some Love is Blind event. And like 90% of the people that tried to watch it couldn't watch it. It wouldn't work. And there was a bunch of like glitches and delays and mess ups. And it was just a dumpster fire. So That's why I was excited about it being Amazon Prime. One, 250 million people already have Amazon Prime, even if they don't use Prime Video. It comes with it, but you use it for shopping and other things. And they've already got their live streaming. They're really fine tuning it. There's still some bugs to work out, but they've been fine tuning it over years and years and years. Netflix hasn't done that. They haven't done that. Netflix has not got the legwork in to carry what is essentially one of the biggest cable television shows ever. Longest running ever, like 31 years on television. It's just absolutely crazy. I don't have Netflix. I canceled it last year. I don't watch it. Now I got to get it back. So it also sucks that everybody who wants to watch Raw now has to pay for it. And also, don't forget, Netflix is really cracking down on password sharing. And while WWE doesn't care that I live stream, Netflix could. I could see Netflix being dicks and copyright striking my channel. So we'll see how it goes next year, because I am still going to stream for you guys. But damn it if I'm not pissed about this. Because the thing is, you still have to have cable television, because SmackDown is moving to USA. Casey, how's it going? We're just talking about the Netflix deal right now. But because I still have to keep my cable, which, by the way, the whole point of streaming services was to cut the cord of cable. It's now cheaper for me to have 500 plus channels on cable than it is to have all the streaming services I need to watch everything I want to watch. It's absolutely crazy. But I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I have a feeling that we're about to see a renaissance in streaming. I know a lot of you aren't old enough to remember the nexus of cell phones, like in the mid-90s, when cell phones started to become a thing that were commonplace. There were tons of companies. Tons. There was the predecessor to Verizon, which I forgot what their name was. The predecessor to AT&T. T-Mobile's predecessor, Primeco. There was Singular, Bell South. There was tons and tons of them. And it cost $90 a month just to have cellular with no text, no nothing, just to have a cell phone. Then,
what a meeting.
They started buying each other out and shrinking down, and now it became inexpensive.
I'll see you again.
Thank you so much for being in that meeting with me. You have no idea what this means.
That was a very productive meeting, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And congratulations, Ava.
Thank you so much.
You are officially
Thank
the
you.
youngest general manager in the WWE.
I can't believe it. It feels unreal.
At least CW is network television, but I still got to pay for cable.
But Ava, I need you to look after this brand for me. I was here from day one at NXT, and it means the absolute world to me. It's a thankless job. Long hours.
That's Ava Raine. That's the Rock's daughter.
Lots of split-second and sometimes very tough decisions to make.
So Ava's like assistant GM to Shawn Michaels.
Thank you. Big shoes to fill, but I think I can do it too.
And if you ever need anything, my phone's on.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, she's not hurt. I think they're just moving to a backstage role for a bit while she still gets.
We're gonna have to touch on that.
She still gets acclimated to the WWE way of doing things. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like she's. The title that was given to her a couple weeks ago was assistant GM to Shawn Michaels. And now Shawn Michaels is kind of like above the GM, and now she's GM.
Butterflies the size of eagles. She said a few weeks ago being in NXT was a pipe dream.
Oh, I wish Casey was in chat, man. That's a girl. Trained with her.
You know what I say about nerves? Those butterflies.
No heel turn.
It's gonna happen. And they're going to be all over the place. But you got to get those butterflies to line up. And
yeah, so I have a feeling that in about a couple years, we're going to see like a renaissance in streaming services where it's not a monopoly, but they kind of buckle down and they all conglomerate, and it gets a little bit less expensive. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening by 2025, and we're also going to be paying out of the ass. Don't forget, Netflix has been going up steadily over the last several years. and it's going to continue to go up. By the time January of next year runs around, Netflix is like, oh, we have to offset this $5 billion cost. So now we're going to be charging like $29.99 a year, a month or something. It's going to be crazy.
Many times she actually spent some time in reality of wrestling. But the first time I saw it, Vic, you know what I said? Vic? She's going to be
UK has a great wrestling scene, though. It may be smaller, but it's still a very good one.
She may need a star-making performance here against Lash.
Also, here's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, now this means Raw can go back to 2 hours because it'll be commercial-free. No, it won't. Netflix already has commercials. And even if you pay for Netflix Premium, they have to have ad pauses for the people who don't pay for the premium. So there's still going to be pauses for advertising. So Raw might still be 3 hours.
Created a little bit of separation in this matchup, and really
see how it goes.
That's game think of for Lash Legend. Look, Sinclair eliminated Lash last week.
Guys, don't forget, if you're on TikTok, tap that screen a bunch of times. Make sure you share it out with your friends. Let people know that we're doing this. Also, if you're on Instagram, share it out there. If you're on YouTube, share the link. If you're on Twitch, share the link. All that.
Sometimes I do. I don't know if you're listening half the time. Sometimes there's a DoorDash. Sometimes you're looking at the stars. I don't know what I'm going to get out of you depending on the time of day. Has Sinclair going up, going over, trying to get Lash down, Lash teetering for a moment.
Ren has great body movement.
Legend has been known to become the powerhouse here
like,
in NXT.
And she sells really well.
Involved in quite a physical showdown.
But her full body movement when she's doing stuff, like that bridge up trying to really pull her down. She's got really good body movement for somebody who is technically a rookie.
Did she win? She did not. So that means she needs to go back to the drawing board.
Could be he's going to throw the towel in, not compete with the NFL. Well, especially since the NFL is also doing a lot more moving and streaming as well. So they might move away from Mondays.
James, Roxanne Perez, of course, who won the new #1 contender. Roxanne and Valkyria will meet in a contract signing later tonight. But come on, ref. Jakara Jackson interjecting. Finally, lashes down in a near fall. But Jakara one more time. Whoa.
Netflix doing game streaming now.
Heads up by
maybe they will have a WWE package.
Shoulders down. Oh, almost a major upset in her singles debut.
I hope.
Lash has Sinclair looking for the slam dunk.
Man, that was nasty.
Yeah, that's
and effective.
Here is your winner, Lash.
Why would anybody bash Ren? She's been great. And just the 2 appearances she's made on NXT, I love her.
For last week.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Impressive
thank you for the follow.
Over Ren Sinclair.
I do think Judgment Day will split this year.
Sinclair, though.
Also, question: is Casey injured, or do they have nothing for him because he's on down?
Here tonight.
I think it was just for last night. She ended up attacking Dijak, and now we're gonna get Casey versus Dijak.
Metaphor was creeping in, but there's Fallon Henley. And Henley earlier was in the locker room talking to Sinclair.
You know, this is a good way to elevate Fallon Henley too. It makes her the veteran, and it helps her with helps her help a rookie, and it helps elevate her to eventually move to the main roster. I like this decision.
Well, you got a friend indeed, Ren Sinclair.
That was a good, fun match. It was short, but it was good. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. Of course.
Listen to me the first time. I told you once. It is simple. We make the rules. Stop playing with me.
Ren was shading Bianca when she was.
Tell Tony and Stacks it ain't over to OTM and Jada.
I didn't know about that, but it probably wasn't.
Hey man, call your boys. Team, baby. Catch crazy.
There will still be commercials. Netflix has commercials. That's the thing. So Braun and Bronson.
Well, that happened earlier today. This happened last week here on NXT. Joe Gacy was at the commentary desk with us when Dijak was verbally going after both you and I. Joe Gacy was just standing up for us, but then would interject himself into the matchup. Had enough of the trash talk from Dijak. Gacy and Dijak would brawl throughout the arena. That leads to a one-on-one matchup here tonight. And look, what are you expecting out of this slugfest coming up later on?
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I don't know about Joe Gacy. The guy's out there. All right, your friend.
It's not my friend. That is a fair opinion of what you just said. But breaking news, big news all week long here in the WWE, and that continued yesterday with a major announcement from WWE 2K24, as it will celebrate 40 years of WrestleMania with 2K Showcase of the Immortals and a 40 years of WrestleMania edition. Additionally, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair will grace the cover of the
Yeah, we just had a whole discussion about that, Travis. I'm not happy about it.
Cody Rhodes is the cover superstar for the Standard Edition. Step into the ring and finish your story with new match types.
But I think one thing people need to get out of their heads now, I think a lot of people talking about this. Them going to Netflix does not mean they're going to no longer be PG. Oh, they're going to be able to curse. They're going to be able to show blah blah blah. No, the SmackDown is still on USA Network, or it will be on USA Network. NXT will be on CW Network Television. The product will still be PG. They're not going to change that because they are an advertising corporate entity. I don't think we're going to get out of the PG era. There might be some slight edginess to, they might edge the line of PG, but I just don't see him getting out of that.
My story started at the very beginning, brother.
That whole fake.
My story's full of ass whooping.
That one's even worse. Here comes Candace. I do like your story.
This story's not finished.
Need to get some rest before NXT. Alright, Aiden, we'll see you later. Get some rest, buddy. No, I agree. If he doesn't show up, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think
Rated T for Teen.
All right.
I don't know. I kind of like last year's trailer better.
Yes!
I liked last year's 2K trailer better. They're going through the office and all that stuff is happening. This one has really the really creepy young Hulk Hogan face and the really like Stone Cold's young face is oversized for his head. It looks fucking weird. It really pulls me out of the commercial. I'm not gonna shame the game for it because those aren't game screenshots. Those just for the commercial. But that is not a good show. You're the first person I've heard say that, Dream. Everybody else I've heard talk about it, they praise that show so much. I still haven't watched it. You get 2K24. Which one are you getting? I think I'm gonna wait. I don't think I'm gonna get it day one. I think I'm gonna wait. Let the bugs get all worked out, and then maybe I'll get it. Because I have to get it on. I don't have a PS5, so I have to get it on PC. And I'm still pissed at Steam. I bought 2K23 last year, and it worked for all of 2 days, and then it stopped working, and they refused to give me a refund. So now I have a $60 game that does absolutely nothing. Oh man, Hogan winning WrestleMania 9 just in general was horrible. That is a TV series. It's a prequel TV series. I still remember when Hulk Hogan lifted Andre. Yeah, me too. It wouldn't make sense for Rock versus Roman last year. It would have made sense for Rock versus Roman last year. You had the opportunity to have Rock win the Rumble and face him in Hollywood. Yeah. I didn't think of the follow. Guys, don't forget on a commercial break, we try to trap that screen as much as possible on TikTok. Let's get those likes up. Make sure you also share it out with your friends. Get the word out there. If you're on Instagram, share it out. Share out the live out with your friends. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Subscribe if you're feeling ever so generous or you have the Amazon Prime subscription. Go ahead and do that as well. WWE 2K24 will not be on PS4. Bret Hart's still mad about wrestling. Bret Hart's still mad at everything. That show's a live action Family Guy. I love Family Guy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys, I don't think the stream it's available on YouTube possibly, but our WrestleMania Night 2 stream from last year, and Cody didn't win. We were all pissed. You have to get a PS5 or an Xbox One. I think it's gonna be an Xbox One, or you'll have to have a PC. Thank you for the follow. Yes, PS5 are expensive. Last I saw, it wasn't going to be available on PS4. If that's changed, I might get it because I still have a PS4. So let's look it up and find out. Oh, it looks like it might be coming to the PS4. That's a good sign.
Booker, Casey, right after Dijak, these two picking up.
Was Netflix smart though? Because they spent $5 billion on it.
We know
So we'll have to wait and see if it works out for them.
It's the Royal Rumble.
Thank you for the follow, Monkey.
Vengeance Day, a week from Sunday, everyone trying to
pre-ordered
make
it
an
to PS4.
impression.
Yeah, it says that PS4, it'll be available on PS4. It says it'll most likely be the last one. That 2K25 will be the first PS5 exclusive. That's a good sign. Maybe I will get it for the PS4.
0 to 60. And I feel bad for our
Don't know about pre-ordering it though.
Trying to get between these two superstars again.
We'll see.
More officials now coming out. The bell did not sound. This match has not started. And Dijak now, evil intentions. And look, Dijak's all about destruction.
Anyway, we're in January still, and it's 82 degrees outside right now.
Wow, big shot.
Well, look, Dijak's always looking for trouble. Casey, we don't know what's going through his mind. He's looking for a fight.
You want trouble, Vic? Tonight with Casey, you got trouble. Oh, yes.
I think Roman comes out on top. I think he pins AJ. Be Ron Cena all over again. I'm worried about it.
Oh, JC!
Did the stage spot again. I just wish Dijak would have got a better, clean kick on that. I didn't mute it. That's USA Network muting it. The crowd screaming, holy shit.
How is Joe Gacy moving? How is he crawling? Dijak doesn't see it. Smile on Gacy's face.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Gacy won't stay down.
Look at his eyes, Vic. Look at his eyes. Look at Casey's eyes.
That crowd was chanting holy shit, so they had to mute it. Trick Williams is in NXT, and he's already been on screen once. I believe he's going to have a match with Josh Bridges tonight, either tonight or next week. Again, I didn't mute it. That is another holy shit chant.
We need more officials.
Let's just go think of the following. What do you think of it? This match never actually happened, but I liked what happened with it.
Listen, I can hear you.
I can see that, Joe. John, thank you for the follow.
For and Gacy again. What is it going to take, Booker?
It's like he's not even feeling
Look at Gacy's back. It's bruised. It's welted. It's scraped. And he's not stopping.
I like this crazy Gacy. I am liking this crazy Gacy.
Thank you all for your love and support. I leave you now with what my mother would say to me before bed as a child.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Darling, if you have a vision, you will be where you want, see where you are headed. And that is delightful. I love you all.
Hey, fun's over. Where is she?
I'm right here.
Not you, Princess Lola.
Some ladies have no social graces.
Ladies
so
and
much
gentlemen,
for a real surprise answer.
don't freak out. But the main event is coming on a little bit early tonight, courtesy of the face of Tuesday nights, Lexis King. Now that Trey Bearhill better be grateful for the spotlight that I'm about to put on him. Because there's only one man in this match.
I'm kind of glad they didn't actually have a match, because again, it keeps the feud going, and you're going to get a barn burner out of them when they do have a match, because it'll most likely be like a no DQ fight. And those two obviously are fucking nuts, and they will be absolutely crazy, so I'm all for it. Yeah, there's a lot of news. Again, we said Rock is now on the board of directors for TKO Holdings. Like I said, that could be what he truly meant by head of the table. Netflix is going to be getting Monday Night Raw starting next year. And Kevin Patrick is out at commentary on SmackDown. Don't know if he's going back to do interviews or if he's fired completely. But yeah, a lot of the internet trolls got their wish. And Kevin Patrick is out as commentary on SmackDown. Don't know who's replacing him. Don't know what his future holds. We just know he's out. Now, since Regal's back, why can't he do the main event? He kind of, sort of, vaguely is. Like, he was the one who announced him going to All Japan and all that. And they might do more with him. This is just his first time being back on camera, so we'll see how it goes. They said he had a very interesting meeting with Shawn Michaels, so who knows what they talked about. See how it goes. Love to see William Regal back on TV. Love him. Yeah, this morning was a pretty crazy morning for wrestling. And, like, I'm curious to know, like, I hope AEW looks at this as Raw going off onto a streaming service is their opportunity to up their game and be a better show. That's how I really hope they see it. I really hope they look at this, okay, we've got a year to get our booking right, to get our stories right, to get better at what we do, and so we can take over as one of the premium. I mean, because they have, like, they've hit 1 million on the ratings twice in a 12-month period. That's not good. And so I'd really like to see them elevate themselves and look at this as a golden opportunity. I don't know if it's going to be Pat McAfee. I doubt it. Just because I don't know if he can fit it into his schedule. But maybe. I mean, I'd be down for it. I love Pat. Can they change his last name to Charlie Regal so that people know that he's related to Regal? I mean, I guess they could, but I don't know if they will. Drew versus Damian for the Money in the Bank contract, and if Drew wins, Seth beats Punk, Drew cashes in. I don't want to see the Money in the Bank change hands in a match again. If you're going to put the Money in the Bank on a person, live with what your choice is and make it work. And I think Damian Priest is a valid person to cash in. My ideal is that, you know, Seth and CM Punk happen night one main event. Seth beats CM Punk clean, and then Damian Priest cashes in. That's what I would like to see happen.
You're stoned. Because Vaughn, doesn't this bring back memories?
Of course it does. This is my old stomping grounds right here. UCF, number 87. But what does this have to do with the Heritage Cup?
Because here we're going to work on speed, stamina, and agility. And hey, I got the 2 best coaches to help us.
The Bass Brothers!
Are you ready, Vaughn?
I'm ready to roll. Let's go!
But are you ready, Vaughn?
Yeah! Here we go, Vaughn! Come on! 15 seconds left! Come on, Vaughn, keep it up, faster! Faster! You gotta go faster than that if you wanna go through.
I would be down for it. I really would. I would like to see Damian kind of get kicked out of Judgment Day and then go on and win the title and then spin the last.
6 rounds! That's right!
How many falls, Vaughn?
2 out of 3! That's right! High knees, Vaughn! High knees! 5! Here comes the roll with the
Maybe try
bucket!
7 over cinematic.
Yes! Come on, Vaughn, here we go! Get up those steps, Vaun! Faster! Go, Vaun!
Glad to see more vignettes like this. Like, I missed it. Like, I remember, like, remember when Razor Ramon was going to debut? They were doing those vignettes.
Vaughn, this is who you gotta take out! Come on, Vaun. Oh, come on! You want the Heritage Cup? Come on! Do you want to take his Heritage Cup or not?
Yeah, unfortunately, Bo Dallas is dead. He's done wrestling now.
Yeah, get him by the back. Come on, Kurt. Vaughn, you are ready for the Heritage Cup.
I honestly have no idea because I can't play the damn game. I cannot play the damn game.
Vaughn looks ready, Book, but is he ready?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Lexis King. And his
thank you for the
opponent
follow.
already in the ring, Trey Bearhill.
Well, Bearhill's been waiting weeks for this matchup. Again, it was Lexis King who cost Bearhill in the breakout tournament. It was Lexis King who attacked Bearhill last week, slapped him, belittled him, and all that has done is fired up Bearhill.
I mean, he's in the ring right now with the
loving
Drama King getting a little
Lexis King is
shine,
doing.
Vic. That's what he's getting tonight. Right now, he's becoming a star, baby.
Lexis King cost Trey Bearhill. Didn't even give him his moment because he's a Mr. Spotlight stealer. Bearhill could have won the men's breakout tournament. Oba Femi then wouldn't be the North American champion, Booker. King is altering the course of history, Booker.
Bearhill should be ashamed of himself, crying over spilled milk. I mean,
Yeah.
can you imagine?
It's never a good sign when you're already in the ring. If you're already in the ring
right now. I mean, Jim Thorpe, come on, he wouldn't be crying over spilled milk. Vic, that's not the way, man.
Well, right now, Bearhill is barreling through Lexis King, and no one there on that elbow. And we have learned quickly that Bearhill is a man of pride. And now Lexis King turning things around.
Bearhill looks like Post Malone. That's what people are saying, David.
So are you pro Bearhill or are you pro Lexis King in this matchup?
I'm not pro anybody. I'm not biased or unbiased, Vic. I'm here just to make my point as I see it.
Well, then, since you've been all about me just asking you questions this week, why is Lexis King so full of himself?
I mean, Vic, look at the guys, the Warriors, the Michaels, the Triple H's of the world, the Billy Grahams, even the Brian Pillmans. They all had what this man had right here, Lexis King, that it factor. Oh, yeah, look at the speed.
Oh!
Oh.
Well, that speed came to a big halt from Bearhill, and many believe it is wise of Bearhill to have found a mentor, found a friend like Eddie Thorpe.
I don't think Lexis King spends more than a year in NXT.
Back scratch right there. Referee needs
He's really showing that he's got it.
Nothing illegal, Booker. What do you mean? What do you mean the referee should step in? The nails?
Oh no, they can say Brian Pillman.
Well, Bearhill, now you just feel the rage coming out of Bearhill, who's been waiting to get his.
In fact, during all the vignettes that were promoting the arrival of Lexis King, he talked about his father by name.
Just looking to chop away Trey Bearhill, and then bam!
Whoa, man! Did you see that?
I certainly did. And for Lexis King, who's addicted to the drama that we've seen since his arrival, he hits the coronation on Bearhill
So
here
a
tonight.
cross-armed crossroad.
And if you mess with
Finisher.
the King, you get the crown.
Here is your winner, Lexis King.
Oh, he's got merch selling out too.
In the hate he receives, and I can only imagine what is on Lexis King's mind after this recent victory. But coming up in moments, Book, get ready, because it's Supernova Sessions. A week before his Heritage Cup defense, Noam Dar will host the Supernova Sessions with a roll of ice.
Yeah.
What's on Vice's mind a week after her meltdown with Elektra Lopez? We're going to find out next.
The one, the only, the
Really hope Hulk Hogan doesn't come out of the Rumble. That's gonna suck. I know he's teased it. You know how Cody feels about Stardust being part of his spotlight. I'm sure he was spoken to about it, and it's a big part of his career in WWE. So I can understand him being like, "Yep, yep." You know, he stated in his documentary, while he wasn't happy, he's also not going to shame away from his time as Stardust, because it was a big turning point in his career. I want Gunther to eliminate Brock, Chad Gable to eliminate Gunther. Chad then beats Gunther for the title, and then we get Brock versus Gunther. I'm all for that, Jim. All for that. That would be. Aiden, you're going to have to explain that a little bit. Unless you're trying to say what I missed. In this case, it was quite a bit. NXT is 2 hours. NXT is over at 10:08, so we got an hour and 13 minutes left. But they have less. Yeah, I'm okay with a few people declaring, like the obvious people, the people we know. You just know they're going to be in the Rumble. It ends at 10:08. Isaac, 10:08. Who do you think will be number 30? I honestly have no idea. There's so many ways you can go with it. So who knows? I mean, there's a good chance it's going to be Punk. They might hold Punk off to the very end, but I don't know. It is a weird time to end at 10:08. I agree, but that's what they're scheduled to. But yeah, back to the declaration thing. Like, I'm okay with the people that you just absolutely know are going to be in the Rumble declaring they're going to be in the Rumble. That's fine. But we still have so many what ifs and possibilities coming. So I like that. I'm mad I missed Raw NXT. Well, I'm sorry you missed Raw, but you've only missed half of NXT, so you didn't miss all of it, Katie. Still got an hour to go. When do you think Cody's going to come out? I have a feeling he might come out early because he came out number 30 last year. Who do you think is number 30 for the Royal Rumble win? That one might also be one they hold off to. That might be like a Liv Morgan or somebody like that, or maybe an AJ Lee or something. I don't know. I think CM Punk will be one of the first to appear in the Rumble, not at 30 in my opinion. That's a possibility, Jessica, too. Like, you can do it both ways. You can have him go in early and run the gambit, or you can hold him off to the end, kind of like what they did with Cody last year. But we all kind of knew Cody was winning the Rumble last year, but he didn't come out till number 30. You could do that with Punk, but you could also go, like you said, go to the Ramble, like you talked about, have him go out early and go from there.
Hey man, locked in, bro. Watching these Latino World Order matches. You catching any of them yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Okay, all right, man. Eyes on the prize. Remember, we got this.
Yeah, for sure. I know.
Well, yo, what you doing fighting Ilya's battles, man? Come on.
I ain't fighting no battles, man. What you talking about?
Hey, you don't see this? He playing you like 2K, bro.
Nah, bro. You wouldn't do that to me. Look, man, I'm just trying to make sure he's 100 for vengeance.
Man, forget all that. Bro, he been playing that game since October, when he attacked you. But, look, you win the Iron Survivor Challenge.
That's out for a bit, but he didn't relinquish his title, and he will be back before Mania.
Come on. He knows that we a lock for the Dusty Cup. But then he want to say, oh, Trick, I'm going to give you your match, knowing damn well that you're going to have to wrestle twice in the same night. Man. But you go ahead and you handle his issue with Briggs tonight, save him from an ass whooping. Trick, you need to understand something. Ilya sees you as a threat. So he's going to do anything and everything to make sure that we don't win the Dusty Cup and that you don't win the NXT Championship. Sooner you see that, the better.
Hey, Mello, look, I know you know the game, and I appreciate you giving me game. But I know the game, too. I already thought about all of this. Next week, we take care of LWO. This week, we're busy. Friday, you got Austin Theory. Tonight, I'm locked in with Briggs. And speaking of tonight, just like we always say,
I know you got to do this by yourself. Go ahead and do it, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, Supernova 11 has an official announcement.
Me?
It is coming.
That is bloody brilliant. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello. Hear me now. Live from the moon. Welcome to another edition of Supernova Sessions live in the USA. Now, unfortunately, Lash and Jakara are not here because they're taking care of that rookie, Ren Sinclair, and Miss I Love Horses way too much, Fallon Henley.
Yeehaw! Anyways, my brother, did you see Vaughn training with all his friends?
Training. Do you know that Robert Stone's kids and
I
Von
agree.
Wagner, they go to the same school. They're in the same class, and they even share crayons. Vaughn, it doesn't matter how hard you train. You could never beat me. That's why I'm happy to give you a Heritage Cup match. But you, all those stupid, stinking Stone children, will never touch my cup.
Tell him, my brother, tell him.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's guest brings a whole new level of heat. Last week, she was in a battle royal that she didn't need to be in, just to screw over her best friend. Talk about petty. Ladies and gentlemen, the breakout women contract holder, Lola Ray!
I mean, that is actually a good point. She didn't have to be in that battle royal at all. She already has a contract.
Give me a cup of Scotty, man. Oh, yes, it's about to get hotter than that Jalula Green pumping this mug. Oh, yes.
Booker, why are you sweating?
Because it's hot. That's why.
Lola's going to be a big star, I think. I really do.
Oh, yeah, man.
Lola. It is an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. Last week, Lopez's reaction when you eliminated her was fantastic. We liked it and we loved it. But tell me, was it planned?
The moment Electra and I linked up, there's an expiration date to our friendship. Pero she's la madrina, right? All credit to her. She saw a rising star bust into NXT, jumped on the Lola Vice jet ski, and tried to ride it as long as she could. She's a leech. She tried to use me and my star power to make her career relevant again. Pero I got sick and tired of carrying all this dead weight around, so I dumped over the top rope and out of my life like the baggage she is.
She's clever. Lola, do you have any regrets?
I don't regret anything, Noam. Para nada.
But it means nothing. It means nothing.
I don't regret all these people watching and following my every move. I don't regret all the women in the locker room super jealous of my star power. And I sure as hell don't regret getting this contract on my own.
Right, I've heard about enough of this. You know, looking at you, Lola, I'm not questioning why you did it. I'm questioning who the hell you really are. Because half of the time, you're trying to hold back tears, retweeting any positive comments about you, pretending to be all sweet and innocent. Saying how it's such an honor to be here in WWE. I've worked harder and sacrificed more than anyone else to be here. Bitch, I've sacrificed my hard work every single day is what got me here and is what grabbed the attention of Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma. La Madrina is real. You got here by shaking your ass on Instagram. I mean, 1 minute you're auditioning for a Lifetime movie, and then the next you're a wannabe MMA fighter shadowboxing in your bikini. Real
Damn.
talk? Real talk? What I'm looking at right now is the biggest phony in all of WWE. The realest thing in your life is that next week, it's you and me one-on-one.
Ay, Electra. Are you really sure you know what you're getting yourself into?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't want to wait until next week. I want to burn Vice City down to the ground right now.
No. Oh!
Oh, it's certainly a new level of heat indeed.
Yeah. Also, her bringing up Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma again. I do think she will eventually, very soon, and I say eventually, but I mean very soon, be moved to the main roster to join them. I think she'll be joined up. She'll be the kind of the anti-Zelina Vega. Those refs need to be careful. They're about to pull her damn top off.
OTM, listen up and listen good. You want to come into my restaurant and tear the place up? You made a big mistake. You guys better have eyes in the back of your freaking heads. Bronco, Lucian, Scripps, Jada. Things are about to get real interesting for you. We'll see you soon. Speed up. Let's go.
Well, that's quite the warning to OTM from the family.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Dragon Lee!
Well, there is no.
I really thought him losing the U.S. title was going to move him back to the main roster full time.
By
But
silencing a doubter. Lee, Scripps, live next.
it should be an interesting match. I have a feeling that the family is going to come out because I have a feeling obviously OTM will accompany Scripps. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be incoming interference. Like I said, I'm pretty sure OTM will accompany Scripps out to the ring, and then the family will attack OTM. And it may not be like direct interference; it might be more of a distraction style interference, but something. How do they know when they're ready to move the main roster? It's just kind of a feeling. You just feel like, yes, this person's ready. Let's move them up. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not always a home run, but I met Dragon Lee in an indie. Oh, that's awesome. Dragon Lee's the man. He's so talented. It seems like they're using Dragon Lee as enhancement talent to put others over NXT. Yeah, possibly. Family and Obafemi. I don't know if Obafemi gets involved only because he basically told Dragon Lee no. So he has no reason to attack him. It'd be different if they already had a match lined up. But Roman is now top 4, the longest reigning champion. He should be number 2 now because I thought January 18th he was going to surpass number 2. Dragon Lee is facing Scripps. Fourth longest overall. Obi in the Rumble. I'd be down. I'd be down with Obi in the Rumble. Imagine him and Brock Lesnar facing off. Jesus Christ. Him and Gunther. That would be insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely the future of the business. And here's the thing, like, and this is something I mentioned before. We are seeing the worst Obafemi can be in the ring. He is only going to get better from here. That says a lot. I don't know how long you've been gone, Namir, so it's hard to tell what you missed, although Lola Vice and Electra Lopez got into it. I know you probably missed that. I just don't think Roman has it in him physically to get that far. You know, part of the reason, or the main reason that he's part-time isn't because, oh, he's earned time off. Yes, we already saw Regal earlier in the show. But Roman is taking time off because he's still dealing with the leukemia battle. And yes, it's in remission, but those scars internally never go away. And your body's forever different. Femi reminds me a lot of the intensity that early Goldberg showed. Goldberg Femi. By the way, guys, while we're on commercial break, I want to thank everybody again for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Oh, it takes you.
I can't believe it. I can't believe no. All the way back. Hey.
Mr. Chase, I am so sorry.
Not a fan of Raw going
I wanted to be in this university so bad, and I've only... You know, my time here was short, but I'm going to remember every minute.
Riley, it's me that's sorry. I failed us.
Bye, Duke.
You the desk too? You said you gotta take the desks?
Mr. Chase, relax. It's all materialistic stuff. It can be replaced, and if you... What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
Mr. Chase, he took my trophy. Without the trophy, without Chase University, I'll spiral quick.
I never thought I'd see the day. Everything I worked so hard to build will be going so fast. Duke, I have nothing left. No. Not my podium. Not my... Get your f***ing hands off my podium!
I thought JC was saving Chase U.
I guess that's it, Duke. We had a good run. Next week, I guess we officially say our goodbyes. Class dismissed.
That's sad.
I can't believe it's over. I can't believe the doors of Chase U.
I have a feeling we might have like a Mark Henry, I'm retiring, not really kind of moment next week where JC's gang comes out and says, oh, I saved the university.
His opponent representing OTM.
It's all part of a storyline. KCU is not a real university. It's just a gimmick.
Back on the here and the now. You gotta wonder if Scripps, OTM,
It's really good storytelling.
heard what the family
Even
had to
these
say
kind of over the
about
top
their
gimmicks.
actions on social media a few moments ago.
Of course they heard.
It's not hard to have good storytelling. It's really not.
I thought they would have been preparing for this matchup.
Talking about OTM. You talking about Jada Parker, man, military mind, criminal pride.
In case you had online courses, I'd go.
Get a slice, so they ready to roll the dice tonight. Oh, yes.
Well, Scripps set for action here against Dragon Lee. Lee, of course, didn't seem happy that Obafemi doesn't want to, well, carry himself.
Over smart. Over smart, Vic.
You didn't even let me finish my
I know
statement.
what you're talking about. You're talking about that open challenge.
Yes, I was.
Trying to go out here and keep it traditional. No, it's not about that. Look at the guy that kept it traditional. Wesley on the shelf for a year. I mean, Dragon Lee looking to get back in the title picture. Oh, no, man. You don't want that.
Okay, well, let me throw this to you then, and don't ride the fence on this. Does Dragon Lee deserve a rematch for the North American title? Whoa. Speaking of the North American champion, Obafemi
there's
has
Oba.
made his presence known.
And to answer your question, Dragon Lee does deserve a title shot. But can you look at it this way? Maybe Obafemi is giving Dragon Lee a pass to fight.
Thank you for sharing the live, guys.
Maybe look at it that way, Vic.
We got to remember, though, that Dragon Lee successfully defended the title in the main event 2 weeks ago, only to have Obafemi execute his championship contract. Scripps had a few choice words for Dragon Lee as Scripps now finally gets caught and gets dropped. Dragon Lee trying to get a bounce back in his
My brother unfortunately had to work a double. Thank you for the follows,
This kid
guys.
right here, Dragon Lee Vic, I said it once, I said it out. He's special, Vic. He's special.
You'd say that again. Dragon Lee's been a champion in NXT. He stepped up on Friday night on SmackDown. As he steps up, he flies over the top rope, sticks the landing as well. Pressure since his debut nearly 1 year ago.
Definitely handled pressure pretty well, Vic, all the way to the top here in NXT, grabbing that North American Championship. But he wants more. He wants a whole lot more here in NXT. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Well, you talk about the North American Championship. The champion is here. The former champion into the cover. Scripps able to kick out at the last moment. Oba Femi just towering over us all right here to our left. But for Scripps right now, for OTM, for Jada Parker, they're certainly trying to turn things around in their own right. Apparently Scripps has had enough for Dragon Lee.
Wow.
And look at Lee.
That was
Lee,
just
a superstar
really cool.
Unlike any other Hall of Famer,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that.
Rey Mysterio called him the future of Lucha Libre. And oh, the future just got dropped all the way to the floor by Scripps. And now Scripps going to showcase his aerial insanity.
Beautiful. I'm going to tell you right now, Scripps set that up beautifully, Vic. He just roared Dragon Lee to the perfect
still recovering as far as I know.
Wow. Now, as much as we talk about Dragon Lee trying to get back, Scripps, really OTM as well. They got to be wondering why they came up short for the NXT Tag Team titles. High cross body, no. A near fall Lee able to kick out at 2.
Like I say, OTM, they're hustlers, Vic. They're hustlers. They're going to get there. They're grinding right now. But check this out.
Unbelievable.
Scripps is unbelievable. From the heavens, man.
Now, you know, we saw earlier Scripps, OTM, Miss Parker. We see Oba Femi right now trying to intimidate the family, attacking Rizzo. Tony D'Angelo, the Don, issued that warning. The family, they're not going to be intimidated by anyone.
No, they're not going to be intimidated. But can I say this? Can I say this about? Can I say this about Oba Femi? He didn't slip on a banana peel and win that championship. He didn't win by osmosis or anything like that. He prodded and played
into another cover and another near fall.
All the way to gold.
I'm kind of hoping Scripps gets more in-ring time. He is very talented.
Really, he's found a new
and the more he works, the better he's going to get.
So we take a look right out here.
I hope that he
Jada Parker,
more in-ring time.
She's really been a game changer, so to speak.
Scripps is leading right now by example. He said, look, let me show you how to get it done. I'll do it myself. I love that, Vic.
I might have spoke a little too soon, but because there's Dragon Lee starting to fire back in this matchup, going right after Scripps. These two had a verbal altercation in the back, leading to this one-on-one matchup. And for Dragon Lee, trying to prove a point, trying to put himself back on the championship map. And Lee, we talk about his speed, we talk about his agility, but there's a precision, pinpoint, tornado DDT. Whoa. The referee's going to have his hands full in this matchup in that momentary distraction. A little bit of hesitation for the moment. Doesn't stop Dragon Lee. Looking for the suplex. German style. Doesn't catch. Scripps on his feet. Coming right back through. Dragon Lee up. Looking for the powerbomb. Scripps on his feet. Boom! Got caught with that flash knee under the jaw.
Talking about a knee pinpoint. Whoa!
Got him one more time, but who is worse for
Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys.
in this match? They issued the warning book, and they're here. The Don, the underboss, Rizzo. What do you mean, hold the phone? They attacked Rizzo earlier. Rizzo, the Don, the underboss. Really, they've evened the odds. This is breaking down. These six need to be
I'm glad it didn't actually end the match. Oh, it's about to end the match.
Wait a minute. Wow.
Dragon Lee into the cover.
Like I said, distraction was going to play a part. Distraction was going to play a part. Thank you for all the follows, by the way, guys.
There's a lot to digest.
I'm okay with there being a lot of brawls tonight. They're building towards Vengeance Day. So as stuff breaks down, they can set up bigger matches. So I'm okay with a lot of brawls. I'm okay with that.
I'll see you at Vengeance Day.
Vengeance Day, getting bigger, getting
Right on. James, thank you for follow. How's it going? Or Jamar, I'm sorry, not James.
A week from Sunday.
That match will go hard. Thank you for the follow. Dragon Lee won.
I spent hours making this gear, and for what?
Alex.
For us to lose? Man, I put Buddy on his net last week. I just don't get it. What else do we need to do?
What's up, boys? Totally feeling the most grateful ever today. Check-in time. How I feel?
What the hell are you so happy about? Couldn't be me. If I was in a battle royal, got thrown over the top rope and lost.
Oh, no. We only lose if we don't learn. There's a lesson in every opportunity. And when you stay burn active, you dig up the positives from every opportunity you get. I mean, guys, I wrote in my wellness journal.
I'm actually loving.
And
yes,
I
Oba's going to be a
worked out
massive star.
Tons. Now I'm excited for the next opportunity.
Minutes days in my home state. I hope to go. Oh, please let us know if you go. That'd be awesome. Hope you get to go.
Look, Bryn.
I'm loving that NXT is kind of just.
Malik and I just can't catch a break.
Basically setting up clicks.
So, I'm sorry, but we
don't
need any
out
journals.
The whole thing.
We don't need reflecting.
You don't mean that.
At this point, we just need luck.
No. I have seen this before, and I'm not going to let it happen to you guys. I won't. So I have a good idea. We're going to write down 5 things you liked about the match.
That would actually be 4 days,
you didn't like
and
about
you
the
should
match,
go.
And then we'll reflect next week. Yes! Yes!
Oh, I'm sure the rumor is there's going to be at least 5 NXT women in the Rumble, but I'm sure there's going to be a few.
Maybe Nafe and Blade need to.
I'd rather them not bring out like 20 legends and bring out more NXT women. Showcase them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Blair Davenport.
The women's Iron Survivor in action in moments here on NXT. Loving WWE, Bianca and Montez, a fun, exciting peek into the personal lives of one of WWE's hottest couples and their wild road to WrestleMania.
With the
support
wrestling
of their
tonight.
friends, family, and fellow WWE superstars, the dynamic
Oh,
duo manages to pull off the impossible.
Katrina
Stream all
Petrikova.
8 episodes of Loving
Petrova.
WWE, Bianca and
Katrina
Montez on Hulu, February 2nd.
Yeah, I would like it to where you did like honestly, when it comes to like
so much on the line here tonight. I'm a nervous wreck.
comes to like the women, you do like 15 from the main roster, 15 to 18. You do 7 to 10 from NXT, and the rest can be legends. With the men, I think you got to do like probably 20 from the main roster, 5 from NXT, 5 legends or surprises. You can do that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I really hope like there's a lot of times like the women's Royal Rumble, they tend to have like half are like legends or one-offs. I think it's time to start showcasing, your women's talent. Ashley, thank you for the rose. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Tiffany has to have a good showing this Saturday. I hope so too. Tiffany Stratton is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Totally main roster ready. Totally main event ready. Just an absolute star. Her second match with Becky Lynch, that hardcore match they had, was one of my top matches. So good. I really do need to get a PS5. There's so many games that I can't play because they're going to be PS5 exclusives, like Spider-Man 2, I am happy that WWE 2K24 will be on a PS4 because I'd feel much safer getting a physical copy of it than I would going through Steam and getting it on the PC. So I feel more. Oh, Bardia, I'm sorry you have to leave, but thanks for popping in and hanging out with us for so long. We'll get this match, and then now we have the Roxanne Perez, Lyra Valkyria contract signing. Who do you think Yeah, Bardia, I'm sorry to see you go, but glad you could hang out with us for as long as you were able to. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday. Or also Thursday, because we're going to have the Geeks and Noobs podcast will be back on Thursday. Can you rephrase that question, Calvin? I'm not quite understanding. I'm trying to like break it down.
Lyra, last week getting the victory and being your partner was the highlight of my entire career.
Tatum, we need to talk.
Oh, I know. I lost the battle royale. I am sorry. I really tried.
No, never mind
sorry.
that. The thing is, you're a really special kind of girl. But just last week, it was a one-time thing. This isn't going to work out because Roxanne is coming after my title, and I've just got a lot going on right now. I don't have time to respond to the hundreds of emails, text messages, and voicemails that you leave me.
Lyra, if anyone understands you...
Oh, who will win the Royal Rumble? Okay.
It's me. I totally get it. It's not you, it's Roxanne. All of your focus, all of your attention is on Roxanne Perez.
I still feel like they're going to have Punk win it.
Oh, great.
But right now, they're building so many storylines. There are some... Gunther could win it. Cody could win it.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that are like, they're really building up that.
Absolutely.
I still, like, I'm still going to pick CM Punk right now, but...
I don't think they're on the same page, bro.
You ever heard of Sybil?
Huh?
Sybil.
Armin Petrovic. That's I had it wrong.
And her opponent, Carmen Petrovic.
We focus ourselves on this matchup. You got to go back to the #1 contender women's battle royal from a week ago.
Yeah, I have a feeling she's going to attack Roxanne.
Because Carmen Petrovic was eliminated after Blair Davenport essentially knocked her out. Davenport missed out on being the #1 contender to the women's title, so she cost her opponent the same opportunity. Petrovic is looking for redemption here tonight. You've been in battle royals. You've won battle royals.
Yes.
Oh, I got to pee. I should have went pee on the commercial.
If you were Carmen Petrovic,
I mean,
that you were eliminated, you had your opportunity cost because of someone who...
Come on. Let's just go back to my point earlier. Can't cry over spilled milk. You got to go out there and get it done. There are no lines to be crossed or anything like that. You just go out there, get the job done or not.
Well, these two facing after Davenport knocked Petrovic out last week.
No, it has not happened yet. I think that's going to be kind of the main event.
Perez, the NXT Women's Champion we just saw from Lyra Valkyria, have their Vengeance Day Championship contract still to come here live tonight on NXT. Nice go behind shoulders down and a near fall, almost an upset for Petrovic.
Oh, so close, Vic.
Why has Petrovic had a tough time, you think, within the women's locker room?
It's very, very simple. She's a threat, Vic. Big shot by Davenport.
Gnarly.
Vic, she will take you out in a heartbeat, man.
That double stomp, as vicious as they come. And look at Davenport now, the veteran, the women's Iron Survivor, taking it to her opponent and methodically breaking down Petrovic. Backbreaker. Executed.
Yeah, that ref, like, he jumped, basically jumped on her. And he's like, oh, no.
Look at the nasty.
What? You watched the replay. A lot of that is her slapping her thigh. You didn't see it. That sound is all Blair. Well done, Blair Davenport.
Is absolutely relentless.
Done. And well done, Carmen, for selling it so well.
Davenport's coming out strong. Goes back to my point. I mean, Petrovic, she is truly a threat. And right now, Davenport giving no point. Oh, wow, big knee.
Some, though, within the NXT universe do believe that Davenport overstepped a line when she pulled Petrovic out after being eliminated from the matchup. But Petrovic now going around, another near fall in this matchup. And Petrovic is hurting right now, but she's not stopping. And the third-degree black belt trying to do her best with every strike, trying to take down Davenport. And now catching her second win, Booker, is Petrovic.
No, it's the adrenaline rush, Vic. The adrenaline is flowing right now. I mean, Petrovic, she's a competitor. She's found herself in this position, I'm sure, many, many a time.
Harnessing the energy. Petrovic, target is set right in and right upside the ear.
Switch kick right there by Petrovic.
And was looking to slice right through Davenport. Davenport, though, quick counter. Davenport now center of the ring. Petrovic had it scouted. Right back in. Davenport got caught. And there's that third-degree black belt on display. Will it be enough? And Davenport again with a near fall. Take nothing away from Petrovic. Take one more look. Right.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Petrovic name.
Yes, I mean, Petrovic, she's unorthodox in so many different ways, Vic, and that right there.
Oh, what a big
just
drop
bit,
kick.
not fooling Davenport a bit.
Davenport also.
Funny how Ava Raine is the new GM the same day her dad is
Davenport now
on the board of directors.
Carmen Petrovic, center of the ring, and much like last week, looking for that knockout blow. Davenport victorious.
Here is your winner, Blair.
I'm not sure what they're doing with Carmen. Just keeps getting up.
Big victory for Blair Davenport here on NXT.
Rich Holland, last week you scored a big victory over Joe Coffey, but then after the match,
Regal is a wrestler, but for some reason they're having her do this backstage role.
Choice words for you.
Yeah, Joe said I had no friends,
I don't know what
right?
Regal's doing. I think he's
That
mainly more of a
nobody
backstage
was coming to
guy.
save me. And then
Behind the scenes.
they used the numbers games.
Now.
And I got my ass handed to me.
Why don't you ask for help?
What, and prove Joe Coffey right? Listen, I stepped away from the Brawling Brutes to prove myself here in NXT and stand on my own 2 feet. And all Gallus have done is galvanize me. They've put another challenge, another hurdle in front of me on my journey to finding my redemption. Cheers for the chat, Kelly.
Wait, Rich, hold on. Are you saying that you're going to take on Gallus by yourself?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Is that a wise decision, Vic, by Rich Holland?
No, it isn't.
Please welcome the NXT champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov said he would be watching closely. Our champion joins us on commentary for our main event. It's next on NXT.
Okay, I can go pee.
Tom blew up our lives. Just blocked you.
Okay, I'm back. Word on the streets is that Okada is coming to NXT. I have heard that rumor. Again, take all rumors with a grain of salt, but if it's true, I'm down for it. I'd love to see Okada in NXT. I think it'll be a good way for him to kind of like help establish the WWE style of wrestling as well as work on his English some more before heading to the main roster. If the rumors are true for Okada, who would you want him to face? Braun Breaker or Ilya? I think he'd have a better match with Ilya. I'm sure he'd have a good match with Braun Breaker, but I just think he'd have a better match with Ilya. Kill switch, thank you for the follow. And Olga, thank you for sharing. Who do you think's got a better chance of winning the women's battle? I, for the longest time, had Liv Morgan as my pick for her to face Rhea, but I think the way the storylines are going, it looks like it's going to be Becky. So I think right now I'd have to pick Becky Lynch as the winner of the Royal Rumble. Nakamura needs to break in Okada in the WWE style. I'm sure he'll have a part in it. I'm sure he will. I would love to see Okada in WWE. I still feel like he's probably going to go to TNA, but if the rumors are true, then I am all for it. I'm watching this on USA Network on my Spectrum cable.
Yesterday as WWE 2K24 celebrates 40 years of WrestleMania with a 2K showcase of Immortals and 40 years of WrestleMania edition. Over 8 million views of the announcement trailer, trending #1 on X yesterday as Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair will grace the cover of the deluxe editions of WWE 2K24. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is the cover superstar for the standard edition, available March 5th with
no, I wasn't in TNA when Okada was there. Everyone unfortunately got to meet Okada.
But let's talk about next week.
Not a fan of the Netflix deal. Netflix has a lot of work to do over the next year to get it ready.
Doesn't seem too worried.
I hope I'm proven wrong. I'm just not excited about it.
Next week live on NXT. After a supernova explosion earlier between these two,
as long as your dog doesn't pull any more BS, yes, Jason will be here Friday.
Go one-on-one on the final NXT before NXT's Vengeance Day. And speaking of our first premium live event of 2024, which of these teams will head to the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic? We find out next week live on NXT. But Booker, it is main event time this week.
Oh, yes.
The following contest is scheduled for one
I think they're trying to make Josh Briggs a heel. That's the new look.
Shop the largest collection of official Royal Rumble merchandise at the Royal Rumble Superstore. Coming to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. The Royal Rumble Superstore is your home for event merchandise, championship titles, WWE Superstar apparel, and so much more. Go to WWE.com for details.
I get that, obviously, the NFL is the biggest sports league, so doing Buccaneers colors makes sense. They usually do it every time they come to Tampa. But the fact that they're having the Royal Rumble in Tropicana Field and they're not doing, like,
new attitude.
Tampa Bay Rays stuff, but the Rays play in Tropicana Field. They could even do like Devil Rays stuff. Surprised they didn't go that route.
What? Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah.
No, the contract signing has not happened yet. Yes, we could get Naomi in the Royal Rumble, but I believe that she still has dates up in February that she has to do. So but she did give her a farewell speech.
Dragunov. Give me some, man.
I'd love to see Trick in the Rumble. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I would love it.
But I'm glad you brought
And it's a
up
baby.
the
You never say never.
NXT champion who is joining us here on commentary, none other than Ilya Dragunov. Champ,
He was shaking your hand, Vic. He was shaking.
he shook my hand. It didn't start. He's been on one tonight, champ. I just want to let you know that. But look, I'm glad you're out here.
Logan, thank you for sharing. Logan, thank you for sharing.
Earlier, but I caught Carmelo Hayes once again accusing you of attacking Trick Williams, who's in our main event. I just want you to put this issue to rest.
Oh, God. Damn, what an elbow.
I need to talk about that because I didn't do anything. I'm the Mad Dragon.
Into the cover, and no kick out.
The Mad Dragon fights face to face of his opponents, eyes to eyes. I don't attack anyone just randomly anywhere. I live and I breathe for an honorable fight.
Didn't you do the same thing as played Baron Corbin just last year the same way?
This is something completely different. Corbin tried to play it with me. He tried to play, and I needed to show him that I can play the same games as he does, even better. With Trick, it's different. This person deserves a fight at a big, big stage. That's my thought on that.
Heard that Davis with a knee injury. That's
Point made by the NXT.
Well, if it's a knee injury, she'd be able to wrestle eventually. It's just going to be rehab.
Still to come, the NXT Women's Championship contract signing.
I think it was Carmella. I think Carmella attacked him.
As Williams showcasing some power with another slam. And look, speaking of Vengeance Day, Trick Williams Booker could be wrestling not once, but twice, as Carmelo Hayes and Josh Briggs have pointed out.
Trick Williams is setting himself up for greatness. This is about destiny, Vic. But he got to get past tonight and this big Josh Briggs.
Oh, Briggs looking for a choke slam with a little extra into the cover, and Williams kicking out. I mean, when you think of Josh Briggs as Ilya Dragunov right now beside me, showing a lot of emotion, what does a JBL endorsement do for someone like Josh Briggs?
Trick, let's go! Let's go!
JBL.
Like this,
Yeah,
you don't
Ava's
have a
gonna be.
chance on Legend State.
Ava's going to be the GM of
Get up!
NXT.
Do something!
Dragunov trying
Let's
to
go
fire
do
up
something!
Williams. Don't miss a second of the
Get
action
up!
in our picture-in-picture break.
I'm food.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why Ava's being made the GM for now, but it could just be like, they kind of slightly fast-tracked her to being on TV. And if she has a knee injury, she does obviously have to rehab through that. Who do you want to see in the Rumble? I'm really hoping for an AJ Lee appearance. I want to see people like Trick and Braun Breaker and NXT call-ups. I'd be really cool if Ilya got in the Rumble and they let him bring the NXT belt with him, kind of thing. Really help push that. But if Ava doesn't want to wrestle anymore, I mean, if she doesn't want to wrestle anymore, that's on her. And if she still has a job, that's great. I guess we won't really know unless she comes out and says something. Maybe. So on that, and I saw a lot of people like, oh, The Rock's running WWE now. He's on the board. It doesn't exactly work like that. So TK Holdings does own the company, and they do kind of have final say on things. But that board of directors runs TKO Holdings, which oversees both the UFC and WWE on a grander scale, on the kind of the global side of it. But WWE has its own kind of its own like mini board of directors, and so does UFC. That does more immediate stuff directly linked to the business. So The Rock is part of the TKO Holdings board of directors, so more the kind of overall aspect. Doesn't shock me. That whole family, it's in their blood. It's a rich thing to follow.
On Josh Briggs, these two went at it verbally earlier tonight, along with the man to my left, the NXT champion. That, of course, being Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, Josh Briggs is grinding. And back to my point, just that endorsement by JBL, a wrestling god, Vic. Oh, that's all it takes, just that power.
Off the side slam, not enough.
Just to be told you can do this. And right now, Josh Briggs, he's doing it. He's doing it, man.
Well, Josh Briggs earlier tonight walked right up to Ilya Dragunov. He wants a championship opportunity. He wanted to face the person he considers to be the measuring stick on this brand, but it was Trick Williams who stepped in, and Trick Book, I believe, is within his right to protect
you've missed 90% of the show, unfortunately, Words.
Which happens a week from Sunday at Vengeance Day.
I mean, Tricky, I mean, of course you want to protect that shot. I mean,
has it every month that Roman holds the title, another Uso. Yeah, kind of like every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Every month Roman retains another Uso.
And Ilya, many believe it was noble of you as champion to go up to Trick face-to-face, grant him his rightfully earned championship opportunity. Why did you feel the need to do that?
Because it's earned. It's earned. Trick Williams is one of the hottest things going on in WWE, and I want to face the very best.
Vengeance Day is not this Saturday, it's next Saturday, I believe. Or it might be 2 Saturdays after the Rumble.
Yes, I gave you credit that time. First time in weeks. Oh, just dropped.
No, the contract signing will be after this. It'll work late, I'll check YouTube. I'm hoping they advance it. They did some more teasing on it.
Williams looking to drop.
Junior, they give it a follow.
By Briggs. Briggs coming right in with all that strength. And then splash right down into the cover, looking for the victory.
Jay White,
Williams just able to kick out. I mean, you would assume, though,
hold on, Brian.
Take a look at Ilya Dragunov. Josh
Briggs for a hell of a show.
The #1 contender. Does he then put himself in line for a championship opportunity?
The momentum of Trick Williams to leapfrog all the way to the front
line. But he said that Roman won't play over once
we had a...
You gotta get up. You gotta get up. If you want for the title, you want the title match. You want to fight.
Where are they holding Vengeance Day, Brian? Where is it at again? Yeah, so moving to Netflix. I'm not really happy about it, but they've got a year to get ready and a year to be available and make it work. So we'll see how it goes. Casting and follow Marksville, Tennessee. Oh yeah, that's right.
How's Carmelo Hayes? Back to the action in the ring. Williams got caught. Rolls through, shoulders down. Oh, Trick got him. Trick continues to build momentum. Holy crap.
Oh, they're being a new arena too?
Dragon ready to spit fire. Carmelo and Trick.
No, they didn't end early because we still have another segment after this. I know it's the main event, but we still have a segment after this.
These guys better get on the same page heading into their semifinal matchup next week.
Casey's my life.
I love Dragunov.
Gave me everything. Taught me everything. It's all gone.
Thea, relax. It's not over yet. I'm still workshopping.
Girls. Sounds like you need a shoulder to cry on. Well, why don't you cry on the shoulder of a winner like me?
I'm good. Thanks.
It would be a lot better if you would just tell the king what he's got to do to cheer you up, sweetheart.
Oi, king! Back off.
Riley, you're such a buzzkill.
Look at these lovely ladies. They don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, that's one way to go from hero to zero.
Just, mate, get a proper
You're
towel.
a zero. He's a hero. My hero. Our hero. Thank you, Riley.
Thank you, Thea. Hey, I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
It's okay. It's really not okay, but it's okay now that you're here.
Yeah, it's been a rough day, but hey, I was hoping, can we get a second
King said
alone
that Mellow
later?
Tricks Barber is the one that does
for a
the
quick
beard.
chat.
Yeah, I saw that on the
sure,
Chris
that's
Van
cool.
Fleet interview.
Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
See ya. Listen,
Company change.
I
made
know
for,
you're
like-
new to
yeah.
this, but you
Yeah.
gotta keep
Lexus
it
King
cool.
will be,
You're supposed to be a grown-ass
I think, on the
woman,
main
remember?
roster within a year.
You're right. I am a grown-ass woman.
Oh, could be some fireworks there tonight, but more combustible elements are about to make their way to the ring. There's the #1 contender, that being Roxanne Perez, the champion, Lyra Valkyria, to make their Vengeance Day match official. They do so next.
It's time for the men's 100-meter final, and all...
Lexus King for King of the Ring. If they bring back King of the Ring, he'd be a perfect person to put it on. Wow. So I just looked up the Vengeance Day tickets, and they are not expensive at all. Like $27 for pretty good seats. Huh. Even the most expensive tickets are $100. 135 for one seat. Yeah, not bad. That's for Vengeance Day. I just looked up Vengeance Day tickets just to see what they were, because the Rumble is like insanely expensive this year. Like, what are they charging for Vengeance Day? And when you said the arena is like a 3,000 seat arena, I'm like, okay, it's a smaller arena. Okay, maybe they won't be charging too much. They got like floor seats for $130. That's pretty cool. John Cena's going to be on Impulsive tomorrow. Right on. That should be good. Big Goose, thank you for the follow. SummerSlam in 2022. That's cool. Right on. SummerSlam is on my list, and Survivor Series is on my list. I went to the last two Rumbles, the one in St. Louis and the one in San Antonio, and I went to WrestleMania in Tampa, the first one when we got back from the pandemic. So I've got two of the four big ones out of the way. I just need to do SummerSlam. I need to do they already showed a clip of Logan asking Cena if The Rock wrote his head of the table comment on his wrist. That's funny. I'll send it to you when it gets posted tomorrow. Thank you very much. It would be cheaper for me to go to Vengeance Day, and that's flying out to Tennessee, getting a hotel, and an Uber, than it would be for me to go to the Rumble in my own hometown. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, I can get a flight out there, round trip, and the ticket, and a hotel room. Well, I think the hotel room bumps it just above what the cost would be for the Rumble. But yeah, it's insane. I think Roman Reigns is going to retain. Oh shit, that's that.
Bound by the sacrifices we've made in the name of this great sport.
In this squared circle, it isn't about friendships. It's about four men uniting as
I don't think they're going to be taking the belt off Roman Reigns
and against entertainment.
The art of what we do, what we train our bodies to endure, goes unappreciated by the masses. But we are not in it for the fleeting acknowledgement.
Not going to end this
we
title reign
rejoice
at the Rumble.
in our unrelenting devotion to this
Building
sport
to
because
the
your
Cody
breaking
finishing
point
story.
is our starting line.
And this constant defines us.
Every time we compete in an NXT ring, we invoke the catch clause. And the catch clause says that we determine who wrestles the match for the No Quarter Catch crew.
NXT, we're prepared to show
no pity,
no mercy,
no remorse,
no quarter.
Hey, man, Ilya was coming for you, dog.
Mello! No, he wasn't!
Yes, he was. You don't believe that, man? You don't believe that he's playing you?
No, man. Ilya straight up, dog.
Wait, straight up, bro. Like what he did with Corbin? Exactly. He was messing with Corbin. He's messing with you the same exact way, man.
That's why I'd
When you
Uber
gonna
in.
see it, bro.
I wouldn't
You're
rent
the
a car.
hottest thing out right now. And he knows he can't beat you. That's why he's doing all this. Wake up.
Well, those two better get on the same page because Hayes and Williams meet the LWO with the winner facing Braun and Barrett in the Dusty Cup Finals at Vengeance Day a week from Sunday. And for Trick Williams, he could be pulling double duty as Williams looks to slay the man.
No, the contract signing is next. Or coming up right now.
Finally meet for the NXT Championship at Vengeance Day. Earlier tonight, we learned Oba Femi has granted Dragon Lee his rematch. The North American title will be on the line at Vengeance Day. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
I have a feeling it's at Vengeance Day where the turn fully happens.
Six-person tag team match. No more talking, no more sneak attacks. The NXT Tag Team Champions and Rizzo look to defend their turf against OTM and Jada Parker live at Vengeance Day a week from
Yeah, I
this
think so,
Sunday,
Riccardo.
streaming
I really think so.
on Peacock. But right now, it's my honor to send it up to the youngest general manager in WWE history, Ava.
Miss Ava. Drop the rain part? Yep, drop the rain part. Okay.
With the Royal Rumble on Saturday and Vengeance Day on February 4th, all eyes are on NXT right now. With that said, I would like to introduce two superstars who will be competing for the NXT Women's Championship at Vengeance Day. First up, the challenger, Roxanne Perez.
Well, if she's injured, I do understand them giving her a role. Keep her involved. She is The Rock's daughter. So you do want to keep her on TV, and you do want to keep
Never lost the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Never pinned, never tapped out, never lost the NXT Women's Championship. The Prodigy looking to reclaim really what she believes is hers.
Everything you just said.
And all three
Roxanne
GMs,
feels like she still has
Adam
that
Pearce included,
unbreakable cloak of
and
invincibility.
fight.
Oh,
They're
yes,
young,
man.
and they can stand up for themselves.
And now, the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
I heard that she hurt her knee, but I haven't got a confirmation on that. Sorry she doesn't impress the user. I'm okay with her being GM. I'm glad it keeps her active on everybody's mind, and when she's ready to get back in the ring, she'll get back in the ring. If she even wants to.
To new heights. She took care of personal business earlier, Book. But now it seems she's going to take care of some professional business to put pen to paper with the #1 contender.
Yeah, she only had 2 matches.
And I remember Becky Lynch when she was the NXT champion. She said she wanted to see.
I think 3.
Step up
I think 3 matches.
in that women's locker room, and here she is, Lyra Valkyria. Oh yes.
Now, there are some big expectations for this match at Vengeance Day. So all that's left to sign this contract, and let's make it official.
Look, Lyra, let's just get all the respect stuff out of the way, because I think we both know that we respect each other. More importantly, I think this is a stand and deliver main event 9 weeks early. I agree.
This is a match that everyone wants to see. In fact, I almost feel like we've been on this parallel path the last 12 months. The day that you won this NXT Women's Championship, that was the same day I made my debut here.
Well, I guess this is a match a year in the making, and I've actually been wanting to say this to your face. You've had an incredible first year, Lyra. I'll give you that. You're the women's champion, the #1 woman in the best division in all of WWE. But it kind of feels a little
she's GM
familiar
now.
to me because I was exactly where you were 1 year ago. This year, everybody's been able to witness the rise of Lyra Valkyria while I've had to pick myself back up, jump through every hurdle, dig deeper, and chase down a championship that I never lost in the first place.
Yeah, that whole storyline with
At
her
Vengeance
was
Day,
weird.
there's no more triple threats. There's no more fatal four-ways, battle royals, match stipulations. I finally get my one-on-one title match. And when I win, that'll mean that every single thing that I went through this past year was worth it.
I think they're going to be
And
having
you,
Roxanne go
Lyra,
through a heel turn.
you'll travel down the
They've
road
been teasing
that
her like
I just
being
walked to
uber
get back
aggressive
to
lately.
me and my title.
Yeah, it's
Don't
gonna be
think
very
I
similar.
haven't been keeping my eye on you, Roxanne.
It'll be kind of similar to like the
I've
Drew
watched you grow
McIntyre
from this
slow turn.
girl that's just happy to be here into this confident woman that's not afraid to snap when her buttons are pushed. And I'm not trying to push your buttons now. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You had a great run, but I've replaced you. I have replaced you at the top of this division. And I know you're thinking of bringing this new edgy Roxanne to Vengeance Day. The edgy Roxanne that's walked through glass for the last year. Good. I need that. Because the last person that I have to prove that this is my division to is you. And at Vengeance Day, that's exactly what's going to happen. And then the last 12 months for you, well, they're going to mean nothing.
You're so confident, Lyra. Trust me, I've sounded exactly the same. Just another PLE, right? Just another challenger. Trust me, I've been there. But let me give you a little bit of advice, because this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose, and then that's when the real questions start to begin. Is Lyra overrated? Was it too fast, too soon? Because some days these people are gonna be with you, and some days they're gonna boo you. Can you handle that?
Yep.
Can you handle that? Because it's so easy to handle when everything's going right. You're on the posters, you're on the billboards. But when I become champion, and I will you be able to rebuild yourself the way I did? Or will you crumble?
I know what you're trying to say, Roxanne, and you are wrong. Okay? I have always been mentally and physically tougher than you. And where you crumble, that's where I triumph. I may have been following behind you, but after Vengeance Day, you will always stay behind me.
Okay. We're gonna save this for Vengeance Day, and right now, we're gonna sign this.
I think Tatum's under the table. I don't know, I just have this weird feeling she's under the table.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. At Vengeance Day, it will be Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria for the NXT Women's Championship. Good luck to you both.
The ink is drying on a massive matchup in the women's division. A stand and
Very
deliver
unfortunate Cora got hurt.
Championship
I hope she can come back from this. I hope she can figure out what it is that's causing her to be injury prone, and they can get through that. And because she has a very bright future.
You do not want to miss NXT Vengeance Day.
Ah, she's under the table. Yes, called it.
Wonder that's Tatum Paxton. Paxley!
Oh,
the hell?
I think Roxanne loses, and it's gonna be the final like kind of nail in the coffin in her heel turn. You've been seeing it lately where she's been kind of like leaning that way, but
the road to WrestleMania becomes clearer this Saturday at the Royal Rumble. But the moral compass for Lyra Valkyria is swirling on her path towards Roxanne Perez and Vengeance Day.
all right, that was a good way to end the show. So that's gonna do it for us tonight. Why does this keep moving? All right. Crouching Wrestler, Hidden Table Spot. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, if you're on Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you're feeling ever so generous, please subscribe. It's $5 a month, or we can have Amazon Prime pay for it. Make Jeffrey Bezos pay for it and stick it to the billionaires. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you never time we go live. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button, share button, all that good jazz. And if you're on TikTok, please follow along. Subscribe if you're feeling generous. And if you're on Instagram, please like and subscribe there as well. Of course, thanks to everybody who's in the comment section. Love you guys so much. I have the best community in the world here when it comes to this kind of stuff. Really looking forward to the rest of this week. Might be doing something kind of special for Thursday's Geeks and Noobs return. I'm working on something. I'll let you guys know. So Thursday, 8 p.m., we should be back for Geeks and Noobs. And then Friday, we got SmackDown. And Saturday, we have the Royal freaking Rumble. Should be an amazing show. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight. I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. And this is the end of the show. Bye.